estimated 4,000 acres of land in the Deuel County hills south of McGrew were scorched Thursday and into the morning, and officials are hoping weather cooperated to minimize any flare-ups today. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, firefighters from throughout the region are hoping for good weather conditions to help with mop-up of a blaze in the Deuel County hills south of McGrew that so far has claimed an estimated 4,000 acres. Region 22 Emergency Management Director Tim Newman this morning told KNEB News that the flames that had scorched a large area west of Hubbard's Gap died down to a large extent around 3 p.m. on Thursday, but there was a major run at night once the winds shifted.
Weather, terrain, wind, it's very steep. They're talking about doing hand line over there, which is not our forte. We usually work off the engines. So this is really steep terrain, and we do have aircraft on the way in.
Newman says water drop helicopters from the National Guard were expected midday today to have hot spots mopped and prevent them from reigniting as temperatures rise and the humidity falls. He tells us there were a number of firefighters who suffered from heat exhaustion and had to be checked by medical personnel, and one barn was lost during the day, but no other losses were immediately known as the smoke was too thick during the daylight hours for a full assessment. Well, authorities say a 13-year-old Chapel boy died Sunday after an apparent fall from a grain elevator. The Deuel County Sheriff's Office and Chapel Volunteer Ambulance were dispatched to the Frenchman Valley Co-op in Chapel just after 7 a.m. Sunday. Upon arrival, they located 13-year-old Casey Fox, who was unconscious and unresponsive. Investigators with the Sheriff's Office determined that Fox died due to injuries he sustained after climbing a grain bin and falling off of it. County Attorney Jonathan Steller says the investigation into the matter is continuing. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your weekend weather forecast. I'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
We're going to be dealing with clear skies for the most part tonight, partly cloudy to clear skies. Temps falling much cooler down into the 50s. We finally have got that prolonged heat wave done for a little while at least. It will be breezy this weekend. We're going to be warmer Sunday than where we are tomorrow, but cooler temps come next week. Just isolated showers and storms are possible. Yesterday, we hit 95 degrees. We'll talk about that in a moment. After a morning low of 62, we were back to about that same situation this morning. Nothing in the rain gauge for the month, still 7 inches for the year. Here we go. This is 14 straight days in the last 2 weeks that we've been 95 degrees or hotter, including those 4 days in a row there of 100 degrees or better. So a prolonged period there of above normal temps. That's 14 straight days. We stopped that trend today. We were not at 95 degrees. Hays, Kansas, they are 80s for the most part here across our region, even some 70s to near 80 in the northern portions of the region. Pretty comfortable looking day out there. Winds out of the northeast at 10 to 15, even up to near 20 miles an hour at times. Severe threats well to our east in the upper Midwest and down into portions of the southeast. We're devoid of any shower and thunderstorm activity here for today. Tomorrow, marginal chances off to our south. Now we bring in a slight chance of severe weather on Sunday off to our east. I think we'll stay primarily dry for the weekend, although Futurecast is going to pick up on a little activity in the southern Panhandle tomorrow evening. Tonight we're going to be just clear out there. Lows are going to fall primarily into the 50s. This map has been a little off in its updating. It shows some upper 40s to low 50s. I think we're going to be in the 50s for most of us tonight. For tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with sunshine to start the day. Some clouds come in later on in the day. You'll see a few areas of thunderstorms off to the southern portions of the Panhandle, and even another little cell picking up in the northern portions of the Panhandle. Thunderstorm chances are going to be pretty slim tomorrow, only about a 20% chance, and it's going to be cooler in the 80s out there for highs tomorrow. So really a pretty nice forecast, and rain chances, if you get under one of those scattered showers, are at least going to be out there. Tonight, partly cloudy, cooler, lows down around 53. For tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with sunshine. Breezy conditions, though, 15 to 25 mile an hour winds, upper 80s for highs. It looks like we'll be in the low 90s on Sunday. Then we fall Monday, Tuesday, a couple of days into the upper 70s, back to near 90 Wednesday, lower 80s Thursday, and upper 80s to near 90 again on Friday. All in all, a pretty good 7-day forecast in store.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask. I wear a mask.
I wear a mask. I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask. I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
I wear a mask.
Be a team player.
Mask up, Bearcats.
Mask up, Bearcats.
Mask up, Bearcats.
Hey, I hope everybody's having a good summer. We'll see you soon, and mask up, Bearcats.
With magnificent views and a majestic rolling landscape, Scenic Knolls Golf Course welcomes you. Located 2 miles north of Mitchell, make your way to the top course in the valley. Recent renovations and the highest quality greens in western Nebraska provide a fantastic golf experience at a terrific value. Scenic Knolls provides exciting golf for all skill levels and is where PGA Tour pro Nate Lashley got his start. After your round or anytime you're hungry, stop into Ayala's restaurant for good food and drinks. Call today and book your tee time or go online at mitchellcity.net/recreation.
Welcome back. Unified Command announcing 8 new positive COVID-19 cases and 13 new recoveries during their Thursday afternoon briefing. The new cases include 5 cases in Dawes County, 2 in Scottsbluff County, and 1 in Box Butte County. The recoveries include 5 in Dawes County, 4 in Scottsbluff County, 3 in Box Butte County, and 1 new recovery each in Cheyenne County. Through Thursday evening, the Panhandle has seen 614 positive cases, 508 recoveries, 6 deaths, leaving 100 active cases, including 53 in Scottsbluff County, 32 in Dawes County, 3 each in Box Butte, Morrill, and Garden counties, and 1 each in Cheyenne and Deuel counties. Well, the city of Scottsbluff has launched its mobile app, Scottsbluff Sanitation, to make it easier for residents to stay connected about waste and recycling collection programs. Deputy Public Works Director Jordan Dietrich tells KNB News that residents can download the app for Apple or Android and says you will find the garbage, recycling, and yard waste collection schedule specific to your home address on the app. Dietrich says if you don't have an Apple or Android smartphone, you can also visit the sanitation page on the city's website at scottsbluff.org. And Nebraska voters will get the chance to decide whether to legalize medical marijuana in November although the Secretary of State decision is certain to face an immediate court challenge. Nebraska Secretary of State Bob Evnen says activists collected enough valid petition signatures to qualify the measure for the general election ballot. Evnen, a Republican, rejected a request by marijuana opponents to block the measure, as he did this week with a proposal to allow casino gambling. Evnen says opponents raised several valid points about problems with the ballot measure language, but he ultimately concluded that it met all the legal requirements necessary to go before voters. Well, coming up after the break, Alex and Rebel in with your Friday 5. We'll be talking breakfast right after this. Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
School is now in session, which means you need to fuel your brain for success.
That's right. This week's edition of Friday 5 is all about the most important meal of the day, breakfast.
Friday 5 is being brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Number 5, starting out with the breakfast staple, the egg.
With only 75 calories and 7 grams of high-quality protein, it's a no-brainer breakfast item.
We can thank the 5 largest shell-producing states, as they are home to about 46% of all laying hens in the U.S., and the top 10 states make up 65% of egg production.
Iowa, Ohio, and Indiana lead the nation in egg production.
Number 4, you've got your eggs scrambled, fried, boiled, or whatever it might be, and now it's time to indulge in some waffles.
According to our calculations, 1 bushel of wheat will make about 447 waffles.
So whipped cream and strawberries are my choice when it comes to waffle toppings, but 62% of Americans say they prefer regular old syrup.
That's followed by butter, fresh fruit, and peanut butter.
Moving on to number 3, speaking of syrup, you can't have an American breakfast without the sticky goodness.
Maple syrup production in the U.S. is mainly in the northeast part of the country, and according to the National Agricultural Statistics Service, the country produces more than 1.3 million gallons a year.
And it takes about 30 to 50 gallons of maple sap to make just 1 gallon of maple syrup.
At number 2, an American classic. You guessed it, bacon.
Americans spend more than $4 billion annually on bacon, and a typical American will consume 18 pounds of bacon every single year.
About 70% of bacon is consumed at breakfast, but if you'd rather have breakfast sausage or ham with your morning meal, pork producers won't complain.
And finally, complete your rock star breakfast with a refreshing glass of orange juice with a little help from our Florida friends.
More than 90% of America's orange juice is made from Florida-grown oranges. The state is second only to Brazil in global orange juice production.
And it takes 3 oranges to make 1 cup of refreshing orange juice.
That piles up a hearty breakfast in this week's edition of Friday 5, which is being brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Have a great weekend.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
And finally tonight, 2 live acts at the SkyWest Drive-In will kick off the 14th annual Performing Arts season for the Midwest Theater as part of a mini-series of 3 sets of shows. Billy and the Downliners will perform their mix of rock music from the 50s through the 70s on September 10th, with country music quartet Farewell Angelina from Nashville scheduled for October 22nd. Executive Director Billy Estes explains how the live shows will work at the venue, starting with a portable stage to go up in front of the movie screen.
We'll bring in a PA and a light gear rig and hook that all up out there, and people will be able to come out, pull in just like you're going to a drive-in movie. And then, as the sun sets, the show will start, and we're going to add the big Jumbotron feature to the concert as well. So if you're in the back, we assure you'll be able to see.
2 more sets of shows inside the Midwest Theater itself are in the planning stages for December through February, and then again March through May of next year, with acts to be announced closer to performance dates due to scheduling complications caused by the pandemic. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.